Some people may recognize what this is. This is the Harbor Freight tire changer, and I'm going to start doing my own tires. Even though I'm 66 years old, we'll get a go at this. So I'm kind of tired, pun, of having them rip me off for punctures that they can't fix, that could be fixed, because it's right smack in the middle of the tread, and I want to do my own. So based on this pattern, I'm going to bolt it to the garage floor, and I've done some measurements, and it should look a lot like that. The ones in boxes are the ones to do. It's kind of an odd pattern. On this pencil line I just drew on the ground. So 350 right there. I end up 121.5 millimeters down from the top. That's about there, about here. So this is where I'm going to set up the cross, to do the cross on it. Alright, so we're going to go side to side, and we need to do 166.5 from the center out on both sides. It's a little tricky, so what I've done is I've set this channel up on the line. I'm touching the ruler at both spots. I've got it 166.5. I'm going to draw a line, and I'm also going to mark it off. Then we're going to come over this side, and I know it's 333 millimeters this side. So I'm going to mark 133 while I'm at it. So I have the marks set. I'm going to use this automatic center punch just to get some start positions. I'm hitting it a few times. Over here. And I already felt a bit of the concrete hit my face, so you should put on safety glasses. I have just regular glasses, otherwise I can't see. Okay, so I'm using these 3/8, that's the bolt size inside. It's actually a 1/2 inch outside. These are drop-in anchors that you drill a hole that's 1/2 inch diameter, drop into it, and then there's this setting tool that you have to put inside and beat it down. But first of all I need to drill the hole to about the right depth, so I'm putting this piece of blue tape on the drill so I know how far I've gone down in the hole and not to go any further. So we're doing the pilot drill first, we'll see if that works. Drifted because I haven't hit a rock yet. See, they put rocks in concrete. And I think I just hit one. So it won't drill any deeper. So I'm going to swap over now. This is my B&D Matrix. I do like this drill. I really do. Swap out one bit. Put the hammer extension in, and I have lots of different accessories you can stick in. So I'm using the same battery, you don't have to buy multiple drills. Let's see how we go with this one. Struggling. The battery's cutting out. Using this thing. Then I get back to more drilling. Apparently I need to do more hammering. So I think I've got it deep enough. It seems to be. I'm going to put that in, hammer it in, it's in. Then I'm going to use the set tool to set it in position, which is why there was a limit on the drilling. Now the anchor is set. Okay, so the drill was fairly good, but it ended up a bit short. Couldn't get through the pebbles, so I've got some cold chisels. I'm going to have a go at whacking on some of the pebbles. Break them up, let the drill do the rest. Well, that did take a while, but finally using two types of chisel, got the 3/8 cold chisel and this punch, that was able to chip through the pebbles enough that I can actually get to the right depth. So I'm dropping these anchors in now. I think that's as far as this one goes in. It was just about the right depth. And then I just need to set them with the setting bar. I don't think that's going to come out. Okay, on to the next step. Right, let's see if I've put these bolt anchors in the right place. I have left these kind of loose so I can adjust the position, because it's very hard to drill a hole in concrete in exactly the right place. I found out that it's hard to get the bolts in, not only because the spacing's not quite right, but also they're not quite vertical. So I'm going to drill them a bit bigger. I've got a 1/2 inch drill to drill the holes in the base, a bit bigger, and I'm going to use these larger washers so that I can actually grip the material afterwards, because the drill head is about the same as the across flats almost. This is 14mm, a little bit bigger than 1/2 inch. So I'm going to go do that. Well, that seems to have done the trick. So we get all 4 bolts in, bolted down, and that thing is not going anywhere. Before we get started with the tyre lever, I noticed there are a couple of rough spots. I don't know if it's welding, but yeah, it's probably just welding splatter or something. I'm going to get a file in, just make sure I clean up any rough spots, this end and the other end. I think there was something down here I just wanted to clean off. File it off.